Hey everybody, it's Topwater Johnny here, and I'm doing a quick review of the NZ Crawler Junior. Let's check it out. Whoa, there we go. Yeah! Woo, holy cow, folks. Topwater Johnny here, man. This is what we came here for. Look at that. Get back here. Look at that right there. That's the kind of beast that we came here for. Hey everybody, it's Topwater Johnny. Look at that beast right there, baby. I think I won the tournament with that one right there. I am the one with this one. Hey everybody, it's Topwater Johnny here. And I want to welcome you to my next video here. We're doing a lure review on the NZ Crawler Junior. And really in this video, I'm going to be talking about this topwater lure, how it works, its functionality, and going into a little bit more detail on it. It's a new release, so I'm really excited to be one of the first to kind of drop some knowledge on it and really share how we as bass fishermen can use it. So please like, subscribe to the channel, and let's just get started. All right, everybody. There it is right there, that NZ Crawler Junior. And just a couple of quick things about it. It is 3.75 inches long. It weighs about an ounce, which actually, this one is actually the Junior's a little bit smaller than the actual original NZ Crawler that's like 5.25 inches and weighs 3 ounces. This one right here also comes with, as you can see right here, a really cool number 4 willow right here as well. You know, willow blade right there, which makes that really nice. Also, this is just a really nice lure in the sense of how it's designed and how it's able to provide great action when you're fishing for bass. And I'm sure if someone was fishing for pike, it'd probably work for them great as well. But I first just kind of wanted to give you like an aerial view of it here. And like I said before, it is about 3.75 inches. It weighs about an ounce. And it's really just a real sleek and smooth design. And we'll go into a little bit more detail with it right now. All right, everybody. Hey, I want to give you that quick little aerial view on it. Now I want to just show it to you here in general here, like so you can get a good look at it here. This is the NZ, make sure you can see that, the NZ Crawler Junior. I'm going to try to hold it correctly here. As you can see here, it's got that nice little willow blade in the back there. That gives it a lot of action when it's flickering. It's got actually really strong hooks, as you can see right here. Really strong, big hooks right here. Nice, big blades here in the front, which is the wings that allow it to go back and forth. As you can hear it, makes that knocking noise. This particular one that I have here, actually, I ended up getting this one. I get this one actually off of eBay because I was really trying to be one of the first to get one, so I got it off of eBay. But they're now being sold through Tackle Warehouse as well here. But as you can see, it's yellow on the top. As you can see right there, yellow on the top. And it's got a dark belly on the bottom right there. So this really does have a lot of action to it. Makes a good rattling noise there as well. And it's jointed. So it actually has a lot of knocking noises that can occur here. This right here would really be a great lure, in my opinion, that you would be throwing in the evening time or really early in the morning when those bass are kind of keen on sounds and vibrations. Because this right here, now, it depends on the time of season. It could be a time of the season where it's pre-spawn and they're chasing everything. Or it could be in spawn and they're hitting things that are close to their beds. But most of the time, when I found my most luck at this point with these crawlers has been early in the morning or late in the evening time when it's starting to get dark, where they really can't get a full view of what's above them, but they know it's something that is a prey item that they want to hit right here. And a couple other things here to think about when you're throwing a crawler bait is you may say to yourself, okay, now what should I be throwing this on? See, the crawler baits to me are a lot like the guys that are throwing swim baits because these crawlers can get really big. And I've got some actual really big crawlers that are even bigger than this right here. So I'm throwing these baits like you would throw a swim bait, except I'm using braid. I'm using 30-pound braid, and I have a little bitty, let me show you right here. So I'm throwing 30-pound braid, and I have my own little hook right there that I'm attaching it to, so that I'm not tying it directly to the line, as you can see. Not tying it directly to the line, because what I want is to have full action when this thing is moving here. So I'm going from braid directly to the line here. Now, however, because I'm not sure what it might take to get some really big hits, I've also got here, as you can see, I've got it also here with a leader. So I've even included a leader on another one of my bigger swim bait rods that allow me to fish so that I can go from braid to the lure, or from braid to monofilament, and then the lure themselves on the end there. But I'm actually throwing these basically on a bigger rod. Like I have a Corrado 200, which allows me to throw swim baits and bigger baits. So I'm using that to actually throw this particular lure here. And the rods I've got, they are 7-foot rods. I'm using, like I said before, 30-pound braid. And what else? I got my notes here for me. And my Corrado is a Corrado 200 that I'm using to actually throw these on here. And one of the things that I want you to keep in mind when you've decided that you want to throw these types of lures here is it's a different feel. So you've really got to be patient, and you've got to take your time. You can't really rush them here. It's hard. If you go fast, it's a lot of disturbance, and and that will not always trigger the bass to bite, because some bass are spooked by a lot of noise. So you got to have that, learn how to get that steady retrieve with this one. And then when they hit it, you got to wait and allow them to hold. What I've also done here, just so that you can see this lure in action, is I took it out and I ran some tests on it. So I want you to watch these quick clips of me doing some tests on the actual lure, and then I'll come back with you and kind of give you my final thoughts about everything. All right. Look at that, coming in nice and smooth. This NZ crawler's got a smooth walk to it, boy. Smooth walk. Very impressed. Very smooth walk. Nice flow, as you can see right there. It's walking really good. Good crawler. This is a good crawler. Hey everybody, I'm glad you're back here again with me, and I hope you enjoyed those quick little video clips there. My whole goal in those video clips was just to show you how this lure operates on the water here. Now, there's something that I want you to definitely keep in mind here, is that if you're fishing with swim baits, you know they're going to be on the higher end. Well, if you're going to start fishing with topwater crawlers, they're going to be on the high end as well. Currently, Tackle Warehouse has the NZ crawler and the junior listed at $80 to $84. Now, for some people, and I understand out there, they're watching this, some people will say, well, you know, that's a little too expensive, or I wouldn't throw that lure. I'd be afraid to throw the lure. Well, here's the thing. Once you start bass fishing, and once you figure out what you really enjoy and what you really like, that will give you the confidence to make the deeper investment. See, I made an investment in Topwater because I love Topwater, but I wanted to explore the different ways that you could topwater fish. And because I wanted to explore different ways, you need different lures. And so I went from $3 lures, $4 lures, 10, 20, 40, 80, 100 bucks for a lure. And here's the thing, the reality of it is this. My goal is to catch fish on these lures. Now, would I be upset if I lost the lure? Of course I'd be upset if I lost the lure. But the lures are meant to be fished. And so I'm all about fishing lures, and I'm all about fishing topwater lures here, like these, because these are really exciting. And here's the other thing I want everyone to think about here. When you're fishing, the bass are always in motion. And it's important to have lures that can accommodate them no matter where they are in the water column. Sometimes they are hitting top water. Sometimes they're hitting wake. In other words, just below the surface. Sometimes they're deep. As a topwater fisherman myself, I have to be aware of that. And sometimes I have to fish where the fish are in the shallows. I can't always fish deep with a topwater. So I'm always conscious of that. With you, when it comes to fishing, be conscious of where you're fishing and where you're using these lures. If you're fishing somewhere that's primarily shallow, or where you know there's primarily a lot of bass hitting top water, that might be the place that you want to try out one of these kind of lures and might want to make the investment in it. If where you fish is hard to do top water, then you may have to say, well, I'm going to have to be a little bit more careful before I buy any expensive top water lures. All I can tell you is that top water lures are exciting and they're fun. And if you're in the top water, then I recommend that you eventually save up if you need to and make the investment in a really nice top water lure. And I promise you, you will have the best experience of your life, because the quality of the top waters get better as they get more expensive. And I'm just here to tell you, you can have a lot of fun. So with all that in mind, just wanted to share this with you. Wanted to do this quick lure review on the NZ Crawler Junior, and what it's all about. Be on the lookout, because the next time you see this one in a video with me, there's going to be a bass hanging from the end of it. So that's the next time you're going to see this lure right here, because I'm going to start fishing it and making it happen here. If you got any questions, please put a comment below. Like, would you buy this lure? Would you use this lure? Of course, I'm always open to individuals sharing their thoughts. And I'm trying to grow the channel, as I always tell everybody, trying to grow the channel. So please like, subscribe to the channel, leave a message, and let's just stay in touch. And always remember that phrase, keep your line tight, because when they hit those top water lures, especially these big ones, you know it's going to be a big bite. All right.